Yo, what's good? It's your boy Whispy Woodz. In this video, you guys, we're going to understand the same things that we've been understanding, which is segregation, understanding, and a big part of the rearranging of this mosaic puzzle, and how we understand the universal clues that have been set forth within our algorithm. Now, once again, smaller eggs and how they invert into bigger eggs, okay? Brawn of the Dead, which is an Easter egg slash clue, okay, to a duality of a movie. Now, I want you guys to understand these movies are tied within the fucking mystery more importantly than you think. Now, Dawn of the Dead, all right, is an obvious drawback to a big part of these clues and why they relate right back into zombies and things that we've had in GTA 5. Now, I want you guys to pay attention to something here, though. It even relates to Zack Snyder, okay? Somebody I've brought up within a lot of different clues that I've brought up towards Great Scott. Now, the point here, you guys, is that we're going to understand not only his film for what it is, but why it relates to a lot of things that have to do with, once again, Universal Pictures, okay? Now, I want you to take notice that even within segregation, Richard P. Rubenstein actually is one of the producers of this movie. Now, he's not necessarily important other than his name. It's just part of understanding when things are supposed to be understood and you are in the right path. Now, even if we were to look at the original Dawn of the Dead, not the 2004 remake, okay? Now, I want you guys to understand this even ties things right back into a Scott, okay? Starring Mr. Scott Rayner. Now, once again, you guys, okay, you can't keep ignoring the fact that I keep finding the same fucking things tied to dualities, okay? Once again, dualities of these same fucking clues, like Pennsylvania, okay? Think about it. It's all tied right back into Philly, okay? Now, one of the things that I've seen people comment to me is that, oh, well, you never really show us how to do this. Okay, I want you guys to pay attention because I'm showing you. I'm literally showing you how to do this in so many different forms. I'm showing you, okay? Now, I want you guys to pay attention to something. This is the original, okay? Now we're going to understand adaptations, okay, which ties into the clues that have to do with evolution, that have to do with several other things, but how things adapt from one thing to the next, okay? Once again, Dawn of the Dead creates a duality, okay, which is related to Shaun of the Dead, okay? Now I want you guys to realize Shaun of the Dead, okay, relates right back into Simon Pegg, someone from Star Trek, which relates right back into the clues that we have at the Hippie Hill that go into Beaming Me Up, which was a notable quote in Star Trek for Scotty. Okay, now I want you guys to understand why these clues, once again, are all part of an algorithm. They're all part of things that you need to kind of collectively understand into your mind, okay? Even segregation tools into Davis, okay? It wouldn't have mattered how you understood it. If you would have ran into the right actress or the right actor, it would have took you into a portal of different clues, understanding the right fucking clues. Okay, now the point here, you guys, is that, and yes, there are more names here that I'm honestly leaving out, but it's not that it's not like it's going to hurt you guys, okay? The fact is, you guys, is that there are deeper parts, okay, of understanding this process, okay? I'm showing you guys, honestly, like, the bare minimum of how deep it is, okay? But I'm kind of giving you guys shortcuts, okay? Subliminally, I'm showing you guys shortcuts on how to understand this and also how to find the answer, okay? Now, once again, Universal Pictures pops up, okay? Now, we need to understand that even when understanding Chris Dickens, okay, we need to recollect these clues, okay? We need to hold them into our grasp because that is what is going to solve a big part of this mystery, and it's no joke, okay? Now, I want you guys to understand something, all right? We didn't just get here from understanding certain things like movies and other media, okay? But one of the biggest clues that we had in this entire mystery that I have been showing time and time and time again is things relating right back into, you know, music. Okay, now I want you guys to understand something. All right, this fucking this fucking entire movie has clues from Paul, okay, to even The Office. All right. Now, I want you guys to understand, even relating right back into words that have to that have to go around in circles like cocks and dicks. Okay, I want you guys to pay attention. Pay attention. All right. Buzzcocks, okay, which was a song, all right, not necessarily a song, but it was a band who wrote a song that was part of their soundtrack. Now, I want you guys to understand that this soundtrack actually featured their song, but it wasn't, sung by them. It was sung by Coldplay members Chris Martin and nowadays with Ash. Now, I want you guys to understand something. We're not going to necessarily look at this song in particular. We're going to take ourselves into things that matter, like once again Chris and even Martin, okay? And I want you guys to pay attention here, okay? Now, I don't want to sound condescending when I'm saying that, you guys. I don't want you guys to ever feel offended by the things I'm saying or feel belittled or stupid, okay? Because that's one thing that I feel as though is going on. I want you guys to understand that it's pretty easy, but you have to accept it. You have to understand it. You have to want it. If you don't fucking get it. And it's funny, honestly, looking at all the people who get pissed off because they don't see it. I need you guys to honestly understand that if you don't care about this, leave now. Okay, I'm not going to babysit any fan of mine who honestly doesn't give a shit about what I do. All right? And once again, this is not some rant to haters, but I'm tired of people just saying stupid shit like, why do I do what I do? I mean, honestly, I can stop at any time, but the fact is that I'm not going to, okay? So if you don't like what I do, leave, point blank, okay? Now, I want you guys to understand, this person, all right, from Coldplay, has given us a lot of different clues, all right, in his different bits of albums and different, musical ballads. I want you guys to realize that there are so many things tied to this guy, it's fucking ridiculous, okay? Now, we're going to start understanding some things that are tied to some answers.
And I've been to where the sun sleeps. And I've been to where the sun sleeps.
Climb up your mountain, and counting, blinded and hurting, this undeserving. I've got my secrets, When you've got a secret, then